Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my first empties for 2022. It's January and February, all of the empties, and they're in this tin that I got from Soap and Glory. You know those Christmas kits that you get, and I just store them in here. The bin is now full, so we need to start again. I'm just going to start pulling from this, but I hope that it's like beauty products, skincare stuff first, and then makeup to finish. And then, yeah, so let's just go from there. Let's get into it. So the first product is Sunday Riley Sleep Easy Soaking Salts, Lavender and Sandalwood, 500 grams. I got this on Beauty Bay. It's vegan friendly. Oh my God, I loved it. It destroys your bathtub because it leaves you living lavender flecks afterwards. So that can be very irritating. It says it's all recyclable, so we're happy with that. But I loved this. I got it on Beauty Bay. If I was placing a Beauty Bay order, I would consider getting it again. I don't need to yet because my mum and my dad gave me lavender bath salts for Christmas. I was quite sick for most of this 2022 so far, and one of the things was my muscles were killing me. So I had a lot of baths. So that's the first product. Liked it, but wouldn't repurchase just yet. The second one is the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream, and I bloody love it. It's so expensive. You actually don't get a lot of uses out of this before it's finished. It's very expensive. It is gorgeous. Is this the soap? Sorry, is this the body butter or the body scrub? This is the body scrub. Oh, the body scrub is nice. It's very moisturizing. It's not very gritty, so if that's something that interests you, then yes. However, I like something a bit grittier, so I probably wouldn't get it again, even though I love it, because it's too expensive for not doing what I needed to do. So that's that one gone, but I did love it. This one here is from Rituals. It's a body cream. It's the Happy Buddha, I think, is the one that it is. Yeah, the Happy Buddha. This is sweet orange and cedar wood. I think it's 12 or 13 euros. I love it. Absolutely would buy it again. Absolutely. I absolutely love this whole range. I love it, especially their shower gel, because it's like a shaving foam. You don't need a loofah or whatever it is. You just rub it on your skin and it foams up. It's fab. I love it. So that's that gone, and I love it. Would get it again. This is the Boom Boom Cream. I absolutely would get it again. It's finished. You don't get a lot of uses out of it. It's very, very expensive. I absolutely love it. This is the full size. I love it. I can get it online now. The shampoo and the conditioner I bought for my birthday for myself last year. I don't normally put shampoos and conditioners in this. If they're shampoos and conditioners that I just get at the grocery area, then I don't bother. But if it's something cool, then I put them in. It would be such a shame to put this in the bin and not mention it for some reason. This smells up the whole shower. It does smell your hair. It's gorgeous. However, my hair is really, really fine, and there's colour in it, and I'm trying to treat it really well. So I would get it again for a special occasion, but I don't think in terms of what it does for your hair, does it fit the price tag. But I think for the experience and the smell, it's like, I love the experience. I love the smell. This is the full size. You'll run through this super quick. You'll run through it so quickly, but it's such a nice experience. So I would buy it again if it was like a weird treat myself occasion, but I don't think that it's particularly does anything for, you know, I don't think it's as good as other things. It's not as good as other things. It's just a nice experience. That's it. It's not as good as other things. It's just a nice experience. What's this? This is a sample I got from Ellen Clarins Total Eye Lift eye cream, and I liked this. I probably would buy it. Now it was I think I only got 2 uses out of it, so it's really hard to know. So technically I don't know why I put it in here, because there's not enough uses to tell for sure. But I enjoyed this. Makeup went well over on top of it as well. What else? This I got in Aldi. This is the Lycura leave-in conditioner spray. I always buy these. Because when I get out of the shower, well, with or without colour, my hair is always really tangly and dry from here down. Always. All my life. So I always spray it when I get out of the shower as I brush it, just to help. And I think I was paying 15 euros for one, and then I said I'd try it, and that 15 euros was only sold in one place, and it was a 40-minute drive. So I said, oh, I'll try this. It's in Aldi, and it was just did the same thing. I don't think that it does any miraculous conditioning, but what it does is it's basically a really good detangler. It worked for detangling. that was what I wanted it for. I didn't want it to do anything else. The next product I have is the Flake Away Soap and Glory Body Scrub. I really like these, but they're not gritty enough. They're just not gritty enough. It's just that body scrubs are not that, like, there's not many that's accessible. This smells really nice. One I just finished, but I'm just going to put into my next empties because it's nowhere near, well, it's downstairs. I'm so lazy. It is in a bag and it's from Bondi Sands, and it's the most perfect body scrub there is because it fits within a reasonable price range, 12 euros ish, and it's not sore, it is moisturizing, it's like a sand, and it actually does the job. This one is nice, but it doesn't do the job. It's too moisturizing. It's not gritty enough. So it's really, really nice. It smells really nice, but I need a body scrub and that doesn't scrub me enough. Oh my god, I finished this. I was mentioning it earlier. This is the Happy Buddha, the foaming shower gel. I've gone through a few of these. I love these. You don't go through these really, really quickly. So at least that. There's 200 mils in it and it's fabulous. And I would recommend, love them. Absolutely love them. My favorite shower gel, actually. What else is in here? There's loads of stuff. We're getting there though, aren't we? Okay, so the next product I have is the L'Oreal Pure Clay Purity Wash. Cleanses, purifies and mattifies, and it's 150 mils. You get a long time out of this. You get a good long time out of it. I broke the lid when I was trying to take this off to see if I could get anything else that's in here. There's nothing else in here. I was using it in the shower. It's grand. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just, it does the job. Does that make sense? It does the job. But it removed everything that was off my face. I don't think I'd repurchase it though, because I didn't really enjoy it that much. The Algenist Serum, AA Barrier Serum, it felt like an oil. I only got one use out of this, so I don't know why I put that in here. If I only get one use, I don't tend to put it in because I don't know enough about it. But it just felt nice, basically. Would I buy it? I haven't purchased from Algenist because they're expensive, but I did try a product from them from Elen before and I absolutely loved it, so I imagine that's probably nice. I just don't know enough. I'd be lying if I said I did. Here we go. We have a few of the... Okay, we have 3 of these samples. We have the Josie Maran Body Butter by 2. Yeah, we have 2. We have the Whip Body Butter. I thought this was nice, but I actually wouldn't buy it, so that's really good to know. It smelled nice. It wasn't really a smell and it was moisturizing, but it's not accessible and it's only okay, so I don't need to go out of my way to get that one. And I'm glad I got to try it because now I know. This Lee's Watchier Deep Cleansing Oil actually worked wonders. It removed everything off my face. I didn't even have to rub it. Well, I rubbed it in, but even as I was applying it, things were just melting off, so I'm happy with that. We're nearly at the makeup. I finished this Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter, and this is like the moisturizer that Elaine sent me. Love these. I just love these. They're so handy. Your makeup goes on really well on top of it. You don't have to wait a long time for it to dry in and for it to not pill. It's quite hydrating. Even though I have oily skin, I tend to get like dry foreheads. I'm combination oily, but mostly oily. Anyway, if this was accessible purchase came home, I would buy it. I do really, really enjoy it, and I leave it at my makeup table. And then my first candle empty of the year, and I bought this, I think I bought it in Aldi. It's a gingerbread candle. I got it at Christmas. Oh, it smells like gingerbread. It's fabulous. And it's from Aldi, and it's I think it was €1.50 or even less, and it smelled up the whole room. I love when a candle is affordable and actually does the job. So they don't sell it now, but I finished it at Christmas, around that time, just after Christmas. Like, it was in January when I finished it. And then we'll do perfumes and then everything else. So this was in my handbag. I love these little small bottles because they're just so handy. But this is the Wood Sage and Sea Salt from Jo Malone. This is one of my favourite scents. I've repurchased this 1,000 billion times. At the moment I have dupes of the Jo Malone scent. So before I repurchase this, I'm going to finish my dupes because I do love Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I think there's 15 mils in this bottle. It's gone. I love it. It's really, really nice. And it's gone. Then 10,000 perfume samples. Hang on. Sometime last year I bought 39-ish perfume samples, and I finished this many so far in 2022. Because I was running low on perfumes, and I ended up buying some dupe perfumes, but I was running low on perfumes. I didn't want to blind buy, and I wanted to suss. So I think I've 16 here. If you want me to go through the scent notes of these, they're in my team project pan. I think there's too many for me to go through, but I have 1, 2, 3, 15, 16, 17 and 18. I have 18 finished, 8 I want to purchase, 8 I don't want to purchase, and 2 are in that middle category. So I'm happy with that. And then I have we're gonna move into the makeup category now. I have 2 sponges. One is from Pennies or Primark, and I bought that in a set. They don't seem to sell that set anymore, and it's just at the end now. Really like these. They're super affordable and bouncy. So the Primark sponges do the job. So I don't see the need to purchase an expensive one if I can access that one. This one I got from Elaine. It's from Coloured Rain. I really like this because it has this pointy side and it swells up a lot. For some reason, I've washed it so many times, the base of it's gone hard now. But I'd say that this is expensive. But the Pennies one works just as well, but it's not like pointed at the side. This is a fail. I don't really have fails anymore as much. This is from AOA. Everything I bought from AOA I love. But there's one thing I bought particularly that I love. Where is it? If you're on this channel any length of time, you know I love lavender. This is their like spot brush cleaner, and it's a lavender scented one, and it's like 99¢. Recommend this, it does the job. I can't access Cinema Secrets, there's nowhere I can get it. So I said I'd try this, and it's perfect. And it's 92¢ I paid. I also bought this, and this is a fail. This is the brush, like swirl your brush in it. I only got to use it a few times, and all my brushes, I tried flipping it to see if that would help. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here, but I used it a couple of times. One of the times I had pink on my brush, and then everything after would come up pink. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, but otherwise it was only 92¢, so I suppose it's not the end of the world. And now into some makeup products. I finished this Tatcha primer. I got this from Courtney. I'm really grateful because I got to try it. This is the Silk Canvas Protective Primer. It was the putty one. I'm so glad I got to try it, right? So glad. And I'm glad because I would have spent money on this if it was accessible, and I didn't really like it. It's not very hydrating. It smells kind of like nuts, so it smells nice. It's dry on your skin. I think it evens out your pores a bit, but not worth the price in my humble opinion. I don't think it's worth the price at all. The next one I finished is my NYX brow pencil in the shade Taupe, and I think this is fabulous. I like micro brow pencils. I really like it. I got, I think, 4 or 5 months out of it, and I know it's like, is it accessible to me? I don't know. I haven't tried to buy it again, but I will eventually buy it again if it's accessible. The shade Taupe is perfect for me. I really like this pencil. It stopped me from buying the Benefit Brow because this one is just as good. And then I finished the concealer from Makeup Revolution in the shade C1. It's a full coverage concealer. It's too light for me. Stopper is out. The whole thing is gone. I liked this. I would repurchase. I'll try the shade C2 or C3. I finished this. I'm going to put it in the primer category. I got it from Val, and I absolutely love this. I love it so much. I looked it up. I don't know where to buy it. I don't know where I can buy it that'll ship to Ireland. It is the silicone-free priming moisturizer. There's 15 mils in it. It had an airlift pump. I just loved this, and I just can't seem to get it. It was so nice underneath your foundation, and everything was smooth, and I felt more hydrated, and it was just not pilling. I didn't have to wait for it to dry. It was just fabulous. I loved it. Thank you so much, Val, for showing me that. But now I can't buy it, but I'm absolutely so grateful because it was gorgeous, and it was like a favorite. Like, I loved it. I finished this concealer I got from Elaine. It's the Boing #1, which is very fair, but it works for me in the fair months, and I use this on my pimples and on my nostrils. I felt that this set in place well. It covered. It wasn't like a big lumpy bit. Like sometimes when I put things down, it's a clumpy, lumpy bit. Or else I try to cover a pimple and it doesn't actually cover it all. This worked. I really liked it. The shade #1 worked for me as fair, so I would actually like to own that again. And then I finished this lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. I know it's only a small size, but it was over 50 uses. It's the Pillow Talk, the OG Pillow Talk, and it's all gone, and I absolutely would love to repurchase this. I loved the colour, I loved the finish. It was technically a matte finish, but is it technically a matte finish though? Because it's kind of creamy. It just didn't move, and I really like that it doesn't move, you know? I don't want things to move. I finished this Laneige lip mask. I got this one from Elaine. I bloody love this. I love this. I use it as a lip balm. I didn't put it on at night time. I put it on in the daytime. And I just loved this. It's just, I have one more that's almost gone that I got from Elaine as well. And I 100% would repurchase that. It's very, very, very hydrating, and I get very, very dry lips in the winter time, and it's just fabulous. Fabulous, and I loved it. These two powders are from ILIA, and I really liked this. Love it, want to repurchase, and I liked this, but I won't bother because I really like this. This is the Hourglass, the Veil, translucent veil setting powder. There's 0.9 grams in it. I estimated that the full size, as although it's extremely expensive, I should get about 147 uses out of the full size. So I will buy that eventually because I absolutely love this. It airbrushed the under eye. I think it had a bit of a yellow tinge to it, but it could be because I have pink undertones. It was just so nice and I loved it. And then this Kat Von D one, or KVD, the translucent locket powder. I thought this was nice, but I just preferred the other one, and it did the job. But yeah, I just like the other one a bit more, that's all. But I'm glad I got to try it. And then the last product that I finished is this eyeshadow from Violet Voss. It was a matte cream. It took me 52 uses to finish. I really like the Violet Voss formula, to be honest. I think it's fantastic. So that's all my empties, I think, for the year so far. Oh no, we have one more. I have this spray that I got. This particular one I got from Ruth. I have another one here that I put water in. I bought it in Aldi, and then Ruth kindly sent me hers. And it is the Lycura Healthy Glow Overnight Relaxing Facial Spritz. And I just love it. It's affordable. Oh, of course something will come out. Okay, no, not now. But I just really like this. It's affordable. I like spraying my face. It smells like lavender. I like the sensation of just the refreshing element to a facial spray. I would like to have this again, but I just don't want to spend a lot of money on it. So at the moment I've just put water in the other one and sprayed my face with water. Like that's what I've been doing, you know. And now my bin is absolutely overflowing. But now this bin is nice and empty to start again. Anyway guys, that was my empties so far, and everything has gone well. I've liked pretty much everything here, which is good. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Take care. Bye.